Oh wait, first we'll just go through our truth bullets, and then I'll be done reading. Alright. Here we go. For anyone who's missed anything, / anyone else who's popping into the chat, here's what happened. The victim was Sakura Ogami. The time of death is estimated to be around 12 noon. The body was discovered in the rec room on the 3rd floor of the school. There's evidence of a strong blow to the victim's head. No other injuries were noted. However, it seems that at some point the victim suffered from violent vomiting of blood. A chair had been jammed against the door within the rec room, blocking access from the outside. It is believed that the killer did this to create a locked room scenario. Sakura was found dead, seated in a chair, slumping forward. Traces of blood were found around her mouth, presumably from when she vomited blood. However, there was no injury or indication as to why she would have vomited blood. Bloodstain was found in front of the shelf of magazines. The blood is presumed to be Sakura's. There's currently no explanation for how a bloodstain would have appeared so far away from where the victim was found. I still think she like vomited there, because there's no way that she would have. Well, the only place that the only place that blood is coming out of is her mouth, right? So it's not like she got hit in the head there and fell there, so she had to have like thrown up there. I don't know. At one point, Aoi had been injured and taken to the nurse's office. After she was taken care of, she gave a piece of candy to Sakura, which had this type of wrapper. According to Aoi, she had monopolized this candy as soon as it had become available, so obtaining a piece would have been difficult to impossible. Like, we didn't get to see anyone else's notes, so we don't know if everyone else's notes look like it's this wrapper. Only Hiro's had garbage that fell out of his pocket, but I feel like that's probably where his note was written on or something. I don't know. Alright, there were pieces of red glass scattered near the table in the rec room. After finding the top and bottom pieces, it was concluded that the shards must have come from a bottle. A monokuma figure was found laying on the rec room floor. It would fit roughly in the palm of your hand. There are a number of red bottles on a shelf in the rec room. Inside each bottle is a monokuma figure. Additionally, there seems to be some kind of unknown correlation between the bottles. An empty protein drink was found near the rec room door. The container had a label reading Chemi 2. The shards of glass from the window that was broken to get into the rec room were found around and underneath the container. They're trying to make us think that she was poisoned by this, but in fact she was poisoned by the candy. Maybe the shoe prints are someone who took her shoes off after she died and like put them in the sand to make it look like it had been her who just grabbed whatever and protein or whatever the whole time. Yeah, what if the killer is Hina? Locker handprint. A fresh handprint was found inside the rec room's open locker. Alright, a fresh handprint was found inside the rec room's open locker. Since the locker was open before they opened the locked room, there's no way someone was hiding in there before they arrived. Sakura had written notes to Toko, Byakuya, and Yasuhiro, asking them to meet her in the rec room by noon. She had slid these notes underneath each person's room door. Byakuya confirmed that he received Sakura's note, but also claimed that he never went to see her and in fact had not seen her at all that day. Toko confirmed that she received Sakura's note, but also claimed that she never went to see her. A small bit of garbage accidentally fell out of Yasuhiro's pocket. It was a piece of paper with red polka dots on it. Yellow powder was found on the instep of Sakura's foot. So you know it's on her foot, but it doesn't mean it's under her foot. Sakura suffered 2 blows to the head, not 1. No blood was found on either of her hands. All of the monokuma bottles appeared to be roughly the same weight. However, when the bottle shards were weighed against an intact bottle, the shards were found to be heavier. On the magazine shelf, one magazine had been put back upside down. Inside this magazine, Toko's name had been written in blood. It is assumed that whoever wrote it used their finger to do so. On the shelf in the chem lab, Section A contains supplements, Section B contains reagents, and Section C contains harmful chemicals. A bottle of poison labeled as Section C had been placed in Section A of the shelf. There was a... oh, not C9, C4. Oh wait, the C9 was in here. Okay. There was a broken bottle in front of the chem lab shelf. which was labeled Chem C4. The powder on the floor is assumed to have come from this. According to Byakuya, the powder would have to have been spilled after the incident took place. Someone had left footprints in the powder spilled in the chem lab. These footprints appeared only near the leftmost section of the shelf. From this, it can be assumed the suspect only had business in this area. Alright, let's do it. Let's go! Class trial time.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Now then, where to begin?
Didn't see skills. What? I did.
We already know who did it.
Whoa! Deja vu.
The one who killed Sakura is one of the people that hated her. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It was one of you.
Idiot.
I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah! I'd never kill someone, no way!
I don't want to hear your stupid excuses.
Hina seems really sure that one of those three is the killer. She must have some reason for believing that.
It was one of you. One of you killed Sakura.
And what reason do you have for saying so?
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense.
That's the only reason you have her accusing us?
That's low. That's about as low as you can get. It was one of you. One of you killed.
And what reason did...
Because you hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense.
They didn't all hate her, did they?
That's the only reason you have her accusing us?
That's low.
No, that's not the only reason.
As you can
Okay.
get.
No, it's not the only reason because they had notes. Okay.
It was one of you killed.
And what reason did...
Because you hated her.
Is that it?
That's the only reason you have her accusing us?
No, that's wrong. Another reason you suspect them is because Sakura wanted to meet with them, right?
Yeah, and that was right before she died, so there's no doubt about it. One of those three killed her.
Can't disagree with Hina. That's good reason to suspect all three of them. Then does that mean one of them did it? Pocket trash.
The fact that Sakura wanted to meet with all three of them, there's no way that's not suspicious. One of you is absolutely guilty.
I don't deny that she wanted to meet with us, but I never went to see her.
I didn't either.
Yeah, same here. I never saw her.
No, that's wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, why is he lying so much? I feel like it's him, but
Shiro,
like I feel like
when
also
we were
feel like it's
talking
not him
before,
because he's just being
You
stupid.
dropped a small piece of paper, remember? It was white with red polka dots.
What's that got to do with anything?
Red polka dots? That's gotta be the wrapper from the candy I gave Sakura.
No, it's...
Ever since we got into the warehouse, I totally monopolized that entire box of candy. So there's no way a single one of them was left in the warehouse.
In that case, Hiro, where did you get that piece of candy?
From Sakura! It's the only explanation.
well, I mean... Yeah, sure I got it from her, but she gave it to me forever ago. It doesn't have anything to do with what happened to her.
When? When did she give it to you?
The last time you saw Sakura was... when Hina had to go to the nurse's office, right?
Yeah, so I must have got it sometime before then.
And Hiro said can't be right because Sakura could only have gotten the candy after the incident in the nurse's office. And the reason I know that is...
I got it! I'm not sure about that, Hiro. Hina didn't actually give Sakura the candy until after she left the nurse's office. So if that was the last time you saw her, there's no reason you should have had that candy.
Damn it! I mean,
Thank you.
what I meant was, oh, that's right! I did meet up with her in the rec room. You got a problem with that?
Why the sudden hostility?
But we just talked, that's all! I didn't do anything, you gotta believe me!
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
You're acting incredibly suspicious!
More hostility.
It's not just normal hostility! You're the real culprit! I even have proof!
Proof? What are you talking about?
I'm
What
talking
else?
about her shining message. At the scene of the crime, she had written out Toko in her own blood, right? It was her dying message. Just like what you guys were talking about with Sayaka.
How does he know that? I don't think I told him that.
That's true. I saw it for myself.
See? See? Toko did it!
What are you saying? No way! I didn't do it!
You just don't know when you're beat, do ya?
Hero, hold on. When did you see that dying message of
Yeah,
hers?
when did he see it? Because we didn't mention anything about it, and he wasn't in the room.
Huh? Well, when we found Ogre's body. Duh.
But if you recall, Hina was very adamant about keeping you away from the scene of the crime. So it's hard to believe that's when you actually saw the message for yourself.
But when Kyoko found the magazine with a dying message in it, it was on the magazine shelf. It was upside down though.
I got it!
Okay.
Kyoko, you found the magazine on the magazine shelf, right?
Where else would it be? That's right. Looking through the shelf, I found the magazine with the dying message on it. I found it right there at the scene of the crime, after we'd started the investigation.
If that's true, then what Hiro just said doesn't really make sense, does it?
Doesn't make sense? What doesn't make sense? Everything I said makes perfect sense.
Kyoko found the dying message during the investigation, in which case, that clearly contradicts what Hiro told us.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you
Was he
when
even
I
there?
found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
He said he saw the dying message when he first found the body, but at that time, where was the magazine? I don't know, was it there? Was it there the whole time and I just didn't see it?
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you
That was the one.
it was only after I found the magazine when I pulled it out.
What's your What I said makes total sense.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
Oh shit! No, there's another pink there.
I can
God
tell
damn
you
it.
When I found it was only after I found the magazine when I pulled it out.
What's your What I said makes total sense.
I can tell you exactly when I
All
found
right,
when
luckily I
Ogre's
don't
body
lose
was
life.
discovered.
I only lose time, which is fine. What?
Shoot!
Oh, contradiction.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked
No.
away on the magazine shelf.
Damn it.
When I pulled it out.
What's your What I said makes total sense.
Okay.
I can tell you exactly
When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found it was only after the investigation had begun.
I found the magazine tucked away. When I pulled it out,
What's your problem?
What I said makes
Total sense.
I can tell you exactly when I found the when Ogre's body was discovered.
No? Shit.
Shoot!
I need to think about one more time. Must be a contradiction or somewhere.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem?
I'm
What I said
grabbing the
makes
truth and
total
I'm shooting the
sense.
lie, right? Hold on.
I can tell you exactly when I found when Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when it was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out,
I saw.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
I can tell you exactly when I found the when Ogre's body was discovered.
There we go.
No, that's wrong. When Sakura's body was found, that magazine was sitting on the shelf nearby. That's where Kyoko found it, after we'd begun the investigation. And you weren't at the murder scene, so there's no way you could have seen it then. Tell us the truth, Hiro. When did you see the message?
Hold on. You're focusing on the wrong part. Why does it matter when I saw it? All you gotta do is read the Vienna sausage Ogre left us, and we know who the killer is. Toko!
I don't even know where to begin with that one. He's just trying to confuse us.
actually, can we even be sure Sakura wrote that message in the first place?
Yeah? I think we can all agree Ogre wrote that message. 100%! Without a doubt, she wrote it! And this is me talking, so you know
No,
it's
because her
true.
hands were completely blood-free. Hiro is just digging himself a grave right now. Maybe it is him. He's just dumb. Maybe it really is him.
Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap.
Hello?
The end is nigh.
Am I not?
Show me
Oh,
the
I'm out of
proof.
bullets. How do I
I'm
get
at least
myself bullets?
30% right.
Okay.
The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least
There we go,
30%
jeez.
right. The occult is bullcrap. The end is nigh. I'm at least 30%
I forgot how to
right.
speed up.
The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest.
Okay, that was so
Show
close.
me
I
the
almost
proof.
died.
This should
Holy.
prove it.
Holy.
I'm completely unconvinced that Sakura wrote that dying message, because if you look at it, the message was almost certainly written using a finger. Both of her hands were completely free of blood.
Say what?
Then, who did write it?
Hiro could very well have written it himself. That would explain how he knew about the message in the first place.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Was it that easy?
Ah! He admits it!
I figured as much.
No, he's gonna be like, but I didn't kill her.
But why would you write something like that?
Because I killed her!
Oh my god.
Please, just let me explain what happened. I got Ogre's note, and so I headed to the rec room right before noon, just like it said.
You just did exactly as the note asked? What a fool.
And when I got the...
Sorry, but do you mind waiting? I asked a couple of other people to meet as well. Okay. Would you like a piece of candy? It might help give you some energy. Oh, sure, thanks.
That's all she said. After that, we just stood around in awkward silence. Suddenly, I heard her mutter something.
This is it. I'm going to end it today. I'm going to end everything.
As soon as I heard that, I just knew. I knew she was gonna try and kill me. She was gonna kill me and make her escape. So of course I freaked out, and then I saw my only chance. I grabbed the Monokuma bottle from the shelf and smashed it across her head. I hit her from behind before she had any idea what was happening. Then she just went limp. I didn't see her move again after that.
Does he know nothing about the poison?
Once it was over, I pulled myself together.
Oh.
I realized if I didn't do something,
He thinks
I'd
he
be
killed
caught
her, but he didn't,
executed.
because she didn't die by a blow to the head. I think she died from the poison. I think he thinks that he hit her on the head, saw her pass out, and was like, "Oh shit, I better get out of here," and dipped and thought he killed her. That's what I think happened now.
So I wrote Toko's name in blood across a magazine on the table and I ran away.
But where did all that blood? But it didn't really say her head was bloody. It said the only trace of blood was coming from her mouth. So where did all the other blood come from? The heck?
I can't believe you! You're the worst!
At least I think.
I hope
I don't know. I might be wrong
die.
about that.
Well, that's what happened. Go ahead. Roast me, boil me, do whatever you want.
You're not gonna get off that easy. It's death. Death for the one that killed Sakura. We're ready to vote now, right? We know who did it.
No, I think there's more to Hiro's story.
Exactly.
What are
No.
you talking about?
There's
what else
more.
could there be?
There's one thing that Hiro's story just now doesn't explain, and until we figure that part out, we can't consider the case closed.
So what is it that Hiro did that doesn't make sense? What he would have had to do after writing the message, it doesn't make sense. Why the magazine was hidden.
I got it! That's true. Everything you just said. It doesn't explain why the magazine was hidden, does it?
Because he would have wanted people to find the magazine to be like, oh, it's Toko.
By the time the body was discovered, the magazine had been picked up and put on the shelf. Why would you take the time to write that message, then stick it somewhere we might not find it?
Oh, well, I didn't hide it. I'm sure I just left it sitting there on the table.
Really?
He's lying! He's gotta be lying!
I don't see any reason he would lie now, after already confessing to the crime.
Then, he's not lying?
Assuming he's telling the truth, someone else must have put the magazine back on the shelf. In other words, at least one other person was in the rec room both before and after the incident.
I don't think there's any question about that.
But then, who was it?
If they went to the trouble of hiding the magazine,
Whoever was in the locker, maybe?
they must not have liked what was written on it.
It would be Toko.
I got it! It had to be Toko, right? Who else would want to hide the magazine other than the person whose name was written on it?
It's her. I think it's her because, like, she was also meant to go to the room. Who else would know to go to the room and hide? Toko. And it makes so much sense that Toko would hide.
Is he right, Toko? Did you really go to the rec room? Why would I have... Wait! But more important...
And Byakuya also got a note too, so maybe he was like, oh, maybe she was like, Byakuya's gonna go. I wanna go hide and like lurk from the shadows, you know?
That doesn't even matter! We already know who did it, right? Hiro just admitted it!
That's right. I killed her.
No, you didn't.
Who asked you?
I don't doubt Hiro attacked Sakura with the bottle. But that's not where this case ends.
What do you mean?
What he means is that Hiro isn't the killer.
You can't be serious! That's just... I don't believe it!
Hiro, tell us what happened one more time. If we go through it once more, it should become clear he's not Sakura's killer.
So, what do you want me to do?
Just tell us what happened one more time when you attacked Sakura.
I don't really see why, but okay.
I haven't reached the end of the case just yet. Hiro isn't the real killer, and I have to prove that. Oh, the song is so good.
I didn't want to, but I did it. I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby. And I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once. Is that right?
Yeah, just once. After the first swing, the bottle shattered. And she went limp.
See? Isn't it obvious? Hero really is the killer!
I didn't want to, but I did it. I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby. And I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once.
Yeah, just once. After the first swing, the bottle shattered, and she went...
See? This hero really is the killer!
Hiro hit Sakura, that's for sure, but this doesn't end there. There's something that proves that. The wounds on her head.
I didn't want to, but I did it. I grabbed a
I don't know
Monokuma
if
bottle
it's
from the
Choco's
shelf nearby.
examination or the status of
And
her
I hit
body.
Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
You hit her from behind.
And you only hit her once.
Yeah, just once.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's not a... That's
No,
not...
that's wrong.
Oh, did I get it right? I was like, but hitting her once
If Sakura
isn't
died from
wrong.
Hiro's single blow, that doesn't explain why she had 2 head wounds.
Oh. Okay.
Huh? 2?
That's right. She had 2 separate wounds on her head.
I was like, he's probably telling the truth though. But I guess it does. It wasn't. I wasn't looking for a lie. I was just looking for a contradiction.
And remember, this girl examines dead bodies as a hobby. Personally, I'm inclined to believe her.
But I only hit her once. How could she have 2 wounds?
2 wounds means she was struck twice. What's more, both attacks must have come from a Monokuma bottle.
Hold on. How can you know that just from some cuts on her head? She was attacked twice with 2 Monokuma bottles?
It's not just because of her head wounds. It's also because of the Monokuma bottles themselves. There's something very suspicious about those bottles.
If I look closely, it looks like 2 bottles are missing. So yeah.
Once
Should
you
have
understand
known.
that point, you'll understand why 2 separate Monokuma bottles must have been used. Think back. After the incident, there were 4 Monokuma bottles left on the shelf, right? And we found pieces of a bottle on the ground, along with the chess piece it had inside.
That was the bottle Hiro hit Sakura with, right?
For now, just note that there were 4 intact bottles and 1 broken bottle. But originally, there were 6 bottles in total, meaning 1 has gone missing.
But how can you know for sure there were 6 bottles?
That's easy. If you look at what the bottles all had in common, it should become clear.
Correlation between the Monokuma bottles. Feel like it's starting to become clear. That connection must be, it's the object that the Monokuma figure inside each bottle is holding. Oh, we're playing the Hangman. Oh god, I'm so bad at the Hangman. What? Yo, I have no idea. What on earth? Oh, chess piece. Duh. I was like, what the heck is that? Oh, he's right here. There we go. Got it.
Now I understand.
I feel like the hangmans are so extra, like I feel like it doesn't make sense. Like they just
That's
said.
it. The chess pieces.
Like they just said that.
Inside each bottle,
Like, they
there
just
was a
throw it in
Monokuma
there.
figure holding a different chess piece.
King, rook, bishop, pawn. I definitely remember seeing each of
We're
those.
missing the queen. What else are we missing? Oh, the knight. Right, we found that.
And the piece that was inside the broken bottle we found was the
The
knight.
knight,
If I-
yes.
So, what's that mean?
I guess you don't know too much about chess, do you? Then let me explain. In chess, there are 6 different pieces. The king, the queen, the rook, knight, bishop, and pawn. What was left intact at the crime scene were the king, rook, bishop, and pawn. Just those 4. And on the ground was the knight.
Oh, so the queen is missing.
So we only have evidence for 5 bottles at the scene, while one apparently went missing.
What does chess have to do with anything?
Yeah, shogi is way better.
Yeah. Wait, no, that's not what I mean. So, let's say a bottle did go missing. There's still no evidence that has anything to do with this. That bottle could have disappeared any time before the murder.
No. It's clear that the missing bottle is connected to this case.
How is it?
Think about what state the missing bottle must have been in. Maybe then you'll understand.
The bottle that was missing. It was excited.
I got it! The bottle must have been broken,
What makes you so sure?
because there was evidence at the scene that supports it.
Huh?
That's right. We found evidence that shows there was more than just one broken bottle at the scene.
And what is this evidence?
It wasn't just a single broken bottle, and the evidence that proves that is Kyoko and I figured it out before. We found out that it weighed more. Wait. This one.
I got it! Earlier, Kyoko and I did a little experiment. We compared the weight of the broken bottle pieces at the scene to one of the unbroken bottles. And what we found was that the collection of pieces was heavier. And the reason for that is there was actually more than one bottle's worth of shattered glass.
So from this, we can surmise that 2 bottles were actually broken at the scene of the crime. But someone did their best to clean up the pieces of one of the bottles, along with the figure inside. But when they did, they must have left behind a few too many pieces, which is only natural. They certainly had no way to measure the exact right number of pieces to remove.
But why would they have to try and get rid of it like that anyway?
Because of what it would reveal about the case.
There'd be no doubt that the second missing monochroma bottle is involved in this case. It must have been used by Sakura's second attacker.
I got it! The bottle that was removed from the scene was used the second time Sakura was attacked.
The second wound on Sakura's head came from that second bottle. Given all the evidence, this is the only possible conclusion.
The killer wanted to make it look like there was only one attack, so they had to get rid of their evidence.
From there, we can conclude that it wasn't Hiro who delivered that second blow. Wouldn't you agree, Toko? And there's the matter of the magazine. You must have been in the rec room when the incident took place.
Wait, I admit, maybe there was a second attack, but there's no evidence I had anything to do with it.
No way! You killed her! I'm sure of it!
Shut up! Until 2 seconds ago, you were claiming you killed her.
I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. That's just the kind of guy I am.
Yo, that's crazy that Hiro, of all the names he put Toko's name. Unless... Hold on, okay, so when he was all flustered earlier when we were questioning him, he said that he's... Like, I don't know, like, he said that he knew that Sakura wanted to meet with other people as well. I don't know if Sakura mentioned who it was, but remember we were like, oh, how did you know that you were supposed to meet other people? He was like, oh, well, yes, okay, I saw Sakura. Like, remember? He was all flustered. I don't know if Sakura mentioned to him, like, the names of the people that he wanted to meet. So he either wrote Toko's name thinking like, oh, Toko's one of the people that's supposed to be here, so I'll put her name. Or I wonder if he's just like, you know, clairvoyant, so like he just made a crazy good guess and this is one of those times that he's right out of the 60% that he could be wrong. Or 70% that he could be wrong, this 30% he was right.
Plus, I just remembered something that proves it.
Okay, fine. Let's hear it.
It was right after I got Ogre's note. I was kind of nervous about it, so I went to the rec room early. You know, to stake it out or whatever. So I was waiting there, and that's when I saw her. I saw Toko go into the rec room.
Oh, he saw Toko. Why didn't he say that before? That's some really important information. What the heck? God, heroes. I'm sick and tired of people withholding information. God.
Pretty soon, Ogre showed up, and she went into the rec room.
How am I supposed to solve crimes like this?
I assumed Toko was still in there, so I figured everything would be okay. That's why I headed in. But when I got inside, Ogre was all alone. Toko had disappeared.
And you just now decided to share that with us?
After the shock of thinking I'd killed someone, I forgot all about it.
Could someone tighten the screws on his brain? I think they've come loose.
Right? Yo, this is the one time I agree with Byakuya there.
So, Toko, where the heck did you disappear to?
You don't know what you're talking about. I never went in the rec room.
I'm sure she didn't disappear, but maybe she found somewhere to hide.
What? Hiding in the rec room?
Yeah, she
Don't
was
be
in the locker.
rude. Why are you all ganging up on me? You're all nothing but vermin.
No, it's not ridiculous at all. I need proof that shows Toko was hiding in the rec room. And I have it. She left it there for anyone to find. New element has been added to bullet time battles. Okay. As long as that part isn't timed, I don't think it is. Alright, here we go. Music time.
It's a lie. I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse you. No,
I feel like it's not on beat,
That's enough.
you know?
I admit nothing. I curse you. I curse you.
Oh, I'm out of bullets again!
It's a lie. That's enough. It's a lie. I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse you. No.
Alright, final strike.
That's enough.
Locker handprint. Yes, there we go. Did I miss? Excuse me? No!
That's enough. I admit nothing. I curse you.
Okay. Locker handprint.
That's enough.
This should prove it.
There we go. Jeez.
Did you know someone left a handprint behind on the inside of the locker?
What? But I picked the handprint. Unless I accidentally hit it again. My bad.
They must have been hiding in there and put their hand on the wall without thinking. Does this handprint look familiar, Toko?
No, it doesn't.
Okay then, let's just compare it to your hand, shall we? That'll clear everything up.
Yeah!
Stop wasting my time. Just tell us the
Oh, I
truth.
switched. My bad.
Okay, it's my handprint.
Dang, she just straight up admitted it.
Then you killed Sakura!
No, I swear, there's no way.
Out with it.
I probably did kill her.
Straight up
What?
again.
Wait,
What do you mean
What do you mean,
probably?
probably?
Oh, was it Jill?
Give us the details, Toko. What happened between you and Sakura?
Talk. Now.
After I read Sakura's note, I decided to go there early. So I went into the rec room. I didn't know what she might do if I didn't go. But I was too scared to face her head on, so I figured I'd just sneak in first and hide in the locker.
Then, did you see what happened? Did you see me hit her?
Yes, and I saw you write my name. I saw you forge her dying message.
Well, that's awkward.
So after he left, I jumped out of the lock and put the magazine back on the shelf.
But when you did, you put it back upside down.
I didn't mean to. I was in a hurry.
Imbeciles, all of you.
forget all that.
Imbeciles.
Why did you attack Sakura?
After I put the magazine back, I heard a sound behind me like a monster growling. And when I turned around, there was Sakura, covered in blood and staring right at me. When I saw all that blood, I fainted. Right there in front of the magazines. I don't remember what happened after that. If you want to know more, you'll have to ask her.
What guess is that?
It was your fault after all.
My
I
fault.
knew it.
Master's fault. When our faults combine, they soar to even greater heights.
Just answer the question. Did you kill Sakura?
Well, to be honest, Miss Morose and me don't actually share our memories, so I can't really say what was going on. But I was just minding my own business, sleeping peacefully when someone shook me awake. Was it a prince paying me a visit? I wondered. So I opened my eyes to see... Splatter everywhere! I was not prepared for that. And, well, I guess it took me by surprise. I got so startled, I smacked her with the first thing I could find, which I guess was a bottle. Sakura was just worried about you, and you're terrible! No, she's terrible! Thanks to her, I murdered someone who wasn't an adorable boy for the first time ever!
And when it was all over, you collected the pieces of the bottle to get rid of the evidence, didn't you?
I wasn't about to die for some woman! If I'm gonna go down, I want it to be for killing Master!
Just go away and die your meaningless death alone. Don't drag me into it.
But I just can't catch a break, you know? Fate's got it out for me. Because normally, Sakura should have been able to dodge my attack no problem.
Even as strong as she is, she must have still been reeling from Hiro's attack.
Hey, come on. That's, you know. But anyway, I'm not the one that killed Ogre. So that's good.
So that's good. Keep talking like that, and Hina's
Well
gonna.
then, that's that. Let's start the vote.
Huh? I thought for sure you'd have some words for Hiro on that
What's
one.
wrong? Come on, everyone. We're ready to vote, right? Let's do this.
No, not quite yet.
Huh? Not yet? Why not?
Don't you think there was something odd about Toko's story? I mean, you had to have noticed.
Odd.
Hiro's attack, and then Toko's, but that still wasn't the end of it. Tell us your story one more time. Tell us what happened after you fainted. Then even this gaggle of idiots should understand what I'm talking about.
Your wish is my command, darling.
It's not over yet, is it? The one who killed Sakura is... Okay. Let's see here. There's yellow powder, probably.
I was just sleeping peacefully. And all of a sudden, Sakura was right there in front of me. I remember waking up right in front of the magazine shelf.
You were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre covered in blood. So you smashed her head in with the Monokuma bottle?
You got it! I smashed her good!
And where did the attack take place?
Right where I woke up! I killed her there in front of the shelf!
So the second shot from Toko is what killed Sakura, then the problem is, where did Sakura die?
I was just sleeping peacefully. And all of a sudden, Sakura was right there in front of me. I remember waking up right in front of the magazine shelf.
You were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre covered in blood. So you smashed her head in with the
I don't know if it's this or the yellow powder. Because it's like yellow powder
And where
because
did
she's
the
not
attack
dead,
take
or is it the
place?
status of Sakura's body because she's
Right
not
where I
dead
woke
yet?
up. I killed her there in front of the show.
I got it.
No, that's wrong.
That's wrong. Hey, Killer. Oh, I'm so
We found
sorry,
Sakura
Killer.
sitting
We're about
upright
to
in a
solve this
chair.
thing here.
If the blow by the shelf was the cause of death, there's no explanation why she was in that chair.
So, you finally noticed.
That's just another lie from a bloodthirsty serial killer.
Are you sure you didn't attack her while she was sitting in the chair?
No, I'm sure she's telling the truth. Anyone who saw the murder scene should think the same way.
It has to be it. The evidence that proves there was an attack in front of the magazine shelf. This bloodstain.
I got it! Sakura was definitely attacked in front of the shelf. The blood stain by the magazines is proof of that.
Then she must have moved the body after she killed her, right? All to make it look like I did it. Because when I hit her, she was sitting in the chair.
Hey, come on now, look at me. I can't carry anything heavier than my own scissor. There's no way I could move a muscle-bound heavyweight like that.
Then what's the deal?
Well, are you still convinced the case has come to an end?
What if it's Hina? What if Hina was like... Actually, but he's the only person who's gonna go into the room too. Byakuya, this guy. Actually, why? No, because why would he still be questioning everything? And being like, hold on, that's not it. But what if it's Hina? Because Hina was like, here, this will help you feel better. Because she's the only other one who knew that about the protein being like having healing abilities. That would be freaking crazy. Okay.
Plus, the biggest mystery of all, the locked room.
I'll lose my
Still has
poop
yet
if
to be
it's
explained.
Hina. Like her best friend.
Until we take care of that, we can't say this case has been properly settled.
Oh, that part's easy. After she killed Sakura, Toko just hid in the locker again.
So she just hid in there till everyone showed up and opened the door? And while everything was all confused and hectic,
You know what I thought at the very, very beginning? I didn't say it, but at the very, very beginning before anything started, I wanted to say, what if, like, for some reason, Sakura was just like, Hina, because they're best friends, right? I thought, what if maybe Sakura was like, Hina, I want you to get out of here. I want you to kill me. And, like, yeah. I was like, what if it happened like that? What if it's just a friend helping out another friend? And I don't know, you know?
No, I don't think that's possible.
I mean, I don't think that's entirely what happened, but maybe Hina did kill her somehow, like... I don't know. The reason there's no way Toko was hiding in the locker is because I saw it for myself.
I got it! Even
locker
before
was
we
open.
opened the door to the rec room, Hina and I both got a look inside. And at that point, the locker was already open, so obviously Toko couldn't have been hiding in there.
Because I was thinking, like, who's the first person that found her? Hina, right? Or I think there was someone else standing with Hina, or maybe that was Kyoko when Kyoko came to grab me. But Hina was the one who found her, right? And I was like, huh, the one who finds. I don't know.
Okay then, where was she hiding?
I don't know. What's this whole locked room thing about anyway?
How do you not know? You killed her!
I think the fact that I don't know proves I didn't kill her. Thank you very much. You're lying.
No, she's not. I've been saying all along, there's still more to this case.
But if Genocide Jill didn't do it, that means Ogre didn't die from the shot to the head.
And
Well, I can't imagine what else could have killed her.
that's because you're overlooking vital information.
Could we really be missing something so important? If there's another possible explanation, maybe it's... Yo, I'm telling you, did everyone just forget about the fact that she was violently vomiting? Jeez.
What was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura?
No.
I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head.
Oops, I think I chose the wrong... Ooh.
Shoot!
Oh my god, my health. Why is my health so low? I didn't get that many... Okay, hold on,
What was
hold
it
on.
that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's
Let me look at this
attack,
a little bit better.
then what was it?
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head. So you're dead set on blaming me, huh?
There's one place I might find a clue. It'd have to be written in there. Wait, does that mean I'm
What was
doing
it that killed
the
Ogre?
left click and then the right
Wasn't
click?
from Genocide Jill's attack,
Shit.
then what was it?
Shit, man, shit.
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head. So you're dead set on blaming me, huh?
What was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head.
No!
Shoot!
Here's a contradiction. Oh, my bad. I should have noticed that at the start. Okay, hold on. We gotta go again. Less coins for me. It's fine. We just gotta try again. Doesn't make any sense. No one ever questioned me.
Is
It's
I
not
refuse
me.
to give up yet!
Alright, here we go.